Welcome to a new day, a new session of Shadow Healing. Our journey into the unseen begins now. Can you believe we are getting closer and closer to the close of the workshop? This exploration has been so amazing till now. We have navigated some profound terrains together, bravely uncovering hidden aspects of ourselves. Take a moment now, right now, wherever you are, to truly acknowledge how far you have come. This isn't easy work, my friends. It definitely isn't. Your commitment to your own growth is truly inspiring. Today, we're going to talk about something absolutely vital, not just for shadow work, but for a truly fully integrated life, which is compassion. We delve deeper and deeper and deeper into self compassion as the true cornerstone of integration. And we explore how extending this understanding outwards can profoundly transform our relationships with others and the world around us. Get ready to open your heart even wider as we explore the unifying power of kindness. Think back to those initial days of this workshop. Do you remember the resistance, the fear, the judgment you felt towards certain parts of yourself, which is your shadow? Many of us start this work with a mindset that we need to fix or get rid of our darker aspects. But as we journey deeper, we have likely started to understand that these darker aspects aren't inherently bad, are they? Often they are misunderstood, wounded, or simply trying to protect us from misguided ways. This profound shift from judgment to understanding is a very essence of compassion. Let's unpack it now. It's often misunderstood as self pity. What is compassion or self compassion? Or being too soft on yourself, or even letting yourself off the hook for certain actions. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Self compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness, care, and understanding you would genuinely offer to a dear friend who's struggling. Imagine your best friend coming to you with problems, the mistakes they would have made. Would you immediately heap criticism on them? Or would you offer a comforting word, a listening ear, and a reminder of the fact that they are worthy? It's okay. Self compassion asks us to extend the same grace to ourselves. It acknowledges that suffering and imperfection are universal human experiences. Every single person on this planet experiences pain, makes mistakes, falls short of their own ideals. When we deny ourselves compassion, we engage in harsh self criticism, we effectively create a cycle of shame and self rejection. This creates and reinforces the shadow in the first place. It's constantly picking at the wound, preventing it from ever healing. So, why is self compassion so critically important for shadow integration? Because it truly glues together the newfound parts of us. Without it, we might think of logic in a shadow. We may try to understand it in our minds, but we don't truly feel it, integrate it, embody it in our being. Compassion allows us to lovingly embrace the messy, contradictory, and sometimes uncomfortable parts of ourselves. It says, this is me as well. I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of acceptance. Flaws and all. doesn't matter. And here is a truly beautiful and expansive part. When you cultivate team compassion, it doesn't stay confined within you. It naturally expands outwards and it becomes significantly easier to extend the understanding, the empathy, and forgiveness to others, especially when their own shadows are showing up in the way that may be challenging for you. You start to recognize, like you, there are others too who are trying to do the best within the resources and understanding they have, often driven by their own unhealed wounds. You begin to see the common struggles in humanity rather than just the surface behavior. So now let's move into a deeper practice. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe, sense your body settle down, letting go of all tension you may be holding in your shoulders, jaw, and your belly. Just relax. Allow those eyes to close. Just relax. Now gently bring to your mind a situation that is currently causing you stress or discomfort or difficulty. It could be something that is persistent in frustrating you, creating the feeling of lack, maybe a past regret that keeps on coming back, or a challenging interaction you just had. Go for whatever feels closest and manageable right now. And as you bring it to your mind, scan your body. Yes, you can. You can feel both the situation that is making you a little angry, upset, frustrated, shamed, guilty, and scanning your body for wherever this emotion is being felt in the form of discomfort, tightness, knot, tension, itchiness, cold, warm, hot, whatever you may feel. Allow it to show up. I will give you a few seconds with it. Gently, in your mind, repeat, this is a moment of suffering. This is a moment of suffering. This hurts right now. This hurts right now. I am having a really hard time with this. I am having a really hard time with this. This is difficult. This is difficult. Keep breathing, allowing yourself to acknowledge it. And just listen to me as I speak with your eyes closed. Remember that suffering is an intrinsic part of human experience. You're not alone in this feeling, in this struggle. Every human being experiences pain, disappointment, and imperfection. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The feeling you're experiencing right now connects you with all the other forms of life. Now repeat after me. Suffering is a part of life. Suffering is a part of life. I am not alone in feeling this way. I am not alone in feeling this way. Many people feel this in similar situations. Many people feel this in similar situations. This is what it feels to be human. This is what it feels to be human. Now gently place your right hand on your heart and your left hand over it. And feel the warmth of your hand and the gentle pressure. This is a gentle physical gesture of care, a way of literally holding yourself with kindness. Gently massage your heart with warmth, care, and understanding. And repeat after me. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself the compassion I truly need. May I give myself compassion I truly need. May I be patient with myself. May I be patient with myself. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from suffering. May I accept myself just as I am. May I accept myself just as I am. Feel the breath moving in and out, bringing in kindness and releasing tension. Let these words echo into every single cell of your body. Keep breathing and relaxing. Keep breathing and relaxing. Take a deep breath and gently open your eyes and take your journals and write anything you feel like writing at this moment. Once you're done, just type yes in the chat box. Thank you for joining us today. To Anju, Aruna, Manoj, Bhavani, Dinesh, Hina, Ganesh, Revati, Jasmeet, Premji, Revati, Richa, Ritika, Vani, and Vanita. Please feel free to unmute and ask any questions or thoughts you may have. Yes, Bhavani, please unmute and ask.
Yes, sir. So, first of all, a really great transformation with these sessions. So, I've observed that the shadow kind of meditation is actually suiting much better than normal meditation.
Hmm.
When I tried the different types of normal meditation, it works like for a really short time. Does that
Hmm.
mean that I have to do a lot of trauma healing and everything, and then normal meditation also will start working?
So, see, there is no such thing as normal meditation or abnormal meditation. Okay, so start over. I know
Okay.
what you're saying. You're talking about general thing. The whole idea is, have you heard about the Samandar Manthan story?
Yes, yes, I know.
Okay. In that story, the first thing that comes out is poison. Okay.
Yes.
Even in meditation, the shadows are the first that need to be dealt with. What we do is, so what happens? Okay, generally is when somebody experiences something, they will share it with us, and we want to have the same experience without realizing that they may have done something else before that to get to this level. Okay. So,
Okay.
and it not necessarily is through a shadow healing workshop. They could have done through dealing with trauma. Many things happen. Okay. Like
Okay.
somebody who is in a terrible marriage, goes through a divorce, cries it out, and then they heal. And I'll give you my example. I was going through a bad marriage. Nobody's fault, just that we couldn't be there in the same marriage. We created hell for ourselves. Both of us put on weight. And once now separation didn't do much, but once the divorce came through, I lost weight. I became very fit, and everything happened. So transformation happened because we went through the catharsis of it. Okay, so different ways it
Okay.
happens. So similarly, to answer you, if shadow is working, that means there are things that you need to deal with first, deal with them, and then go forward. It'll
Okay.
automate. In
So,
fact, even shadow healing will take you there only. There is
okay.
only one space, and that space is that what is meditation? That I have no connection with any of my five senses. Right? I am thoughtless. I have no feeling. Breathing may be happening, but I am not experiencing anything at all. I am experiencing nothingness. That is the
Okay.
ultimate to meditation. Okay.
Okay. And the next question is, can shadows also create body pain? Because I have a disc issue and lower back pain. So, but I observed that with some meditations, right? Like one day you gave the meditation to focus on each part and the emotion. So as
Hmm.
soon as I did that, I observed that some percentage of the pain went down. So can shadows also give body pain?
Yes, they can. If you're not listening to it, it needs to make you listen. No? If you
Okay.
are ignoring it all the time, they're like, okay, now I'm going to. So, the way the universe works, the way God works, whoever you believe in, is they will
Mm-hmm.
give you subtle messages initially, small,
Okay.
simple messages. You ignore it. No, no, life is like that. My Saturn is like that. My Pluto is like that. My Jupiter is like that. My Neptune is like that. So, it's going to be like that. Then the
Okay.
universe will send you a little stronger. And then it'll give you a hammering message. And eventually they say, you know what, this person is not going to listen. Give them a chronic disease and take them because they wasted their life.
Okay, so like
Okay.
now I'm really confused. Like, what is the way forward? Like, what kind of course or this thing I
So
need to do
for
to
very
heal?
simple, focus on your trigger. Where are you based, Pavani?
Bangalore.
Okay. Focus on all the triggers you get in day-to-day life. Okay.
Okay.
Ask the question of what's causing these triggers.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only thing you need to work on is to remove these triggers. These triggers
Okay.
are created by the shadows. The shadows
Okay.
are the inner frozen children that we have because of the
Mm-hmm.
trauma that were created in our life. Okay, that's
Okay.
it. Keep working on them. Once you stop getting in and trigger, don't ignore the triggers. The whole idea is to stop getting impacted by them. I am
Correct.
triggered, accept it. Now, how
Okay.
do I work on it? Because I am the one getting triggered. The other person is doing something, but I am triggered. They're not triggering me. I am triggered.
Okay.
They are, so for let's example, you don't like loud noises. The other person likes to speak loudly. They like to speak rudely. That's their choice. Who's
Okay.
getting triggered? You are. Who needs to
Mm.
get work on? You do. Simple.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Welcome. Yes, Monoji.
आत्मा नमस्ते सर जी। सर क्वेश्चन ये था कि जीसस क्राइस्ट सेज के लव दाई नेबर नेबर मींस इन गीता सेज के सर्वसत्याम हृदय विष्णु गॉड इज विद इन मी इन माय हार्ट। तो सर शैडो थ्रू मतलब हाउ टू फील मतलब एवरी टाइम मतलब बहुत बार होता है ना अंदर की आवाज सो हाउ टू
हाँ.
बी कनेक्ट विद द शैडो एंड गॉड
How to? Shadow and what?
मतलब शैडो थ्रू मतलब कनेक्ट विद द गॉड मतलब कि हमें आखिर में तो भगवान को ही प्राप्त करना है एंड ऑफ द गोल माइक।
किसने बोला भगवान को प्राप्त करना है? भगवान से ही आए हो. आप हमेशा भगवान के साथ हो. Who said कि आपको प्राप्त करना है. There is nothing to achieve. You're already with God all the time. You have the energies of Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma in you every single second. You have Shakti flowing through you every single second. What do you need to achieve? किसने बोला भगवान को प्राप्त करना है? भगवान को तो प्राप्त ही हो आप. So understand, turn it around and say, because this is not a space that you need to get out of. There is no moksha outside of here. This is it. You decided to come here.
Okay.
You and Manoj ji, आप कहाँ based है?
Mumbai, Vasai.
Mumbai. Okay, cool. So you need to start looking at, I am the creator of this. I have these triggers. How do I change them? And that's it. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. You created this movie about yourself. किसी और ने नहीं क्रिएट किया, आप ही ने किया. तो आप ही चैनल चेंज कर सकते हो और कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता. हम सिर्फ आपको चैनल चेंज करने के जरिए बता सकते हैं. That's all we can do. ये लो चैनल चेंज कर लो, ये लो मनोज जी चैनल चेंज कर लो.
सर, और सेकंड क्वेश्चन ये था कि मतलब ऐसा बचपन से ही मतलब ये जो हम लोग को एक चीज बहुत बुरी तरीके से ट्रिगर किया है कि अच्छे के साथ बुरा होता है, बुरे का अच्छा होता है. तो ये क्यों सर? फिर अगर फिर हम लोग
अच्छे के साथ अच्छा होता है, बुरे के साथ बुरा होता है. किसने बोला?
लेकिन उल्टा होता है सर. ये
नहीं
मैंने
होता ना.
बहुत
नहीं होता.
atmosphere
किसने बोला?
में
किसने
हुआ
बोला
है.
आपको?
जितनी बार अच्छा बनने आते हैं तो हम लोग बुरे बन जाते हैं, और सर बुरे
तो
लोग के साथ हमेशा अच्छा होता है.
आपको कैसे पता आप अच्छे बन रहे हो तो किसी के साथ अच्छा हो रहा है?
नहीं मतलब ये मैं आसपास देखता हूँ ना सर.
चलो I'll give you an example. Okay? कोई जना आपके सामने बैठा है, आपने उसको बोला, अरे सर ये गुलाब जामुन खाओ, मस्त है, मस्त, बढ़िया एकदम. वो खा रहा है. उसको नहीं पता उसका शुगर लेवल बहुत हाई है. आपके एक गुलाब जामुन से उसका टिप ऑफ हो गया. ही गॉट डायबिटीज. आपने अच्छा किया, आपको लगा. उसके साथ बुरा हुआ तो आपने बुरा किया. दैट्स द थिंग.
मतलब सर मतलब ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि मतलब कि मतलब अच्छे के साथ बुरा होना भी मतलब एक उसके लिए अच्छा होता है, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं?
अरे बुरे के साथ every action has its perfect consequences. Okay? It has perfect consequences. Now let's give you an example. Somebody jumped off a building.
Right.
Okay? And as they were falling, three people saw this. And they fell on a grass ka thing, and they bounced up, they got saved. People saw it, they were having a terrible day, and then it's like, bach gaya. And they suddenly start feeling good. So उसने तो बुरा ही सोचा था, पर वो अच्छा हो गया, तो अच्छा हुआ. ओके? सो जो आप जो कर रहे हो उससे आपको नहीं पता चलेगा कि आप अच्छा कर रहे हो, बुरा कर रहे हो. वेरी सिंपल इज नेवर हेल्प एनीबडी, जस्ट से आई एम देयर. सो हेल्प करने में ना बड़ा सिंपल है. डू यू नीड माई हेल्प? आई एम देयर टू हेल्प यू. इफ डोंट यूज इट, डू यू नीड माई हेल्प? इफ यू नीड माई सपोर्ट, आई एम देयर इन माई केपेबिलिटी. क्योंकि वो जरूरत से ज्यादा अगर आपसे मांगेंगे तो आप वो दे नहीं पाओगे. तो इन योर केपेबिलिटी पहले बोल के रख और फिर छोड़ दो. तो कभी ऐसा नहीं होता. अच्छे के साथ अच्छा ही होता है, बुरे के साथ बुरा ही होता है. आपको जो लग रहा है कि अच्छा है वो आपके जजमेंट है. Okay? Okay. Yes, Richa ji. Okay, Anju after that. Yeah, Richa, please go.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, मुझे आपसे पूछना है कि is it like that healings happen best in group energy and not when you are doing it alone?
No, not
Is it
true.
true?
No.
Because we are sharing same kind of emotions, so that's how we heal.
No, you are all unique. Doesn't matter. You can do it individually also. You can do it group also. Sometimes what happens in groups is that because you are hearing somebody, you think, मेरे साथ भी ऐसा है. And that's completely wrong. Then you're taking on their karmic energy also. No, you don't need to. Yours is yours uniquely. Even in groups, focus on you. Don't focus on anybody else. If you remember in the beginning of the workshop, I said, it will feel like you have the same problem, but you don't. You are unique.
Okay. Okay,
So
sir.
it doesn't
And second
matter.
question.
Yeah.
ठीक है. एंड सर सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि लाइक हमारे साथ जो भी कुछ होता है सो कहते हैं ना कि कर्म मतलब जो आपने किया हुआ है आप करके आ रहे हो इस जन्म का नहीं आपका प्रारब्ध बोलते हैं लाइक पिछला जन्म भी करके आ रहे हो आप लाइक वाइज पीपल टॉक्स एंड तो वो कहीं ना कभी आपके सामने आ रहा है एंड लाइक आप सब कुछ अच्छा कर रहे हो बट फिर भी आपके साथ बुरा हो रहा है बिकॉज यू डिड समटाइम्स इन मे बी इन पास्ट लाइफ और समवेयर यू हैव ऑलरेडी डिड दैट एंड दैट्स द रीजन यू आर पेइंग फॉर इट. तो एक तो ये वाली फिलोसफी है कि ठीक है अभी मेरे साथ कोई बुरा कर रहा है तो आई एम थिंकिंग लाइक ओके मैंने भी इसके साथ किया है तो ये रिटर्न में मुझे मिल रहा है. दिस इज वन थिंग. बट एक दूसरी चीज ये भी है कि ये सारे इश्यूज होते हैं राइट जैसे कि सपोज जैसे अभी आपने कहा कि कोई चिल्ला रहा है तो उसे उसे अच्छा लग रहा है तो यू आर क्रिएटिंग इट सो सेम वे लाइक मैंने कुछ किया होगा तो उसने फील किया है तो वो उसने फील किया मैंने तो कुछ बुरा किया ही नहीं है उसके साथ तो फिर मुझे किस चीज की सजा मिल रही है लाइक
आपको लग रहा है आपको सजा मिल रही है ना? आपको ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है आपको सजा मिल रही है?
अच्छा ओके आई एम क्रिएटिंग इट अगेन बट अगेन
यू आर
फीलिंग तो है ही. हाँ
क्यों है फीलिंग ऐसी?
हाँ पेन ट्रॉमास अगेन ट्रॉमास की वजह से.
रिपब्लिक टीवी पे एक बंदा हर रात आके चिल्लाता है, आपको लगता है कि वो आपके साथ ट्रॉमा क्रिएट कर रहा है? नहीं ना?
नहीं.
तो फिर वो तो चिल्लाता है हर रात को आके.
हाँ ओके तो मतलब सब कुछ हम ही कर रखे होते हैं गेटिंग इट.
करेक्ट.
गॉट द आंसर थैंक यू सो मच.
मोस्ट वेलकम. यस अंजू जी.
मैं जो भी 50 मिनट्स या मतलब जो भी आपके सेशंस है ना तो वो जब रिकॉर्डेड सुनती हूँ तो मैं सो जाती हूँ मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता और वो उठने के बाद ऐसे लगता है इतना मेहनत किया है इतना क्या पता क्या सर में हो गया सुना ही कुछ नहीं देता और समझ में भी नहीं आता सेशंस और 10-20 मिनट या आधे घंटे में ना भाई सर इतना भारी पत्थर जैसे हो जाता है समझ में ही नहीं आता
आप
मुझे
सिर्फ उतना ही
आज
सुना करो जितना जितना वर्कशॉप है, उतना ही सुना करो.
वो वर्कशॉप का ही जो सेशन कभी मैं
आप
लाइव अटेंड नहीं
आप
कर पाती हूँ.
क्वेश्चन आंसर मत सुना करो.
Okay.
डोंट गो फर्दर देन
मुझे
व्हेन
पता
आई
ही नहीं
से
चलता मैं तो
ओके.
सो जाती हूँ.
नहीं नहीं, 10 मिनट में आप ये इंटेंट रख के रखो कि आई एम गोइंग टू ओनली लिसन टू द वर्कशॉप
हाँ
पार्ट एंड
ठीक
नॉट द
है
Q&A.
एक्टिविटी एक्टिविटी पर ओके ओके ओके
Only to the questions and answers. I will not listen. I will not listen to the question and answers. Only to the initial part when the session is going on. Okay.
एक्टिविटी एंड
हाँ,
मेडिटेशन
हाँ, बस उतना ही तक रखो,
ओके
उसके आगे मत बढ़ो. उसके बाद
ओके
बंद कर दो. आपको
मैंने
क्या
तब
करना है?
तक तब
दूसरे रोना रो रहे हैं, आपको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? रोने दो उनको. आप अपने पे ध्यान
ओके
रखो ना. अरे कुछ अच्छा होगा,
मैं
इसमें भी
तो
कुछ
सो
मिर्च मसाला
जाती हूँ
मिलेगा.
मुझे पता
अरे
ही
मैं
नहीं
सुन
चलता
लेती
है.
हूँ, इसमें भी कुछ मसाला होगा. नहीं, कुछ नहीं सुनने की जरूरत. ठीक है.
ओके ओके मतलब
वो
मैं
अगर मिर्च
एक्टिवली
मसाला सुनना है
कॉन्शियसली
तो
वो
पम्मी
करके.
आंटी को सुना करो ऑन ऑन यूट्यूब. ठीक है. वो ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग है. अच्छा,
आई
बोलिए.
जस्ट
हाँ.
फॉल asleep and I don't understand anything what happened to me.
हाँ.
वो पता नहीं चलता. अब जब भी लाइव आती हूँ तो सब समझता है लिखती हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा बातें मिस हो जाती है बट फिर भी अच्छा होता है. वो जो आप होमवर्क देते हो 21 वाला
अच्छा,
वो
एक
तो
एक
समझ में
और
आता है तो
काम
मैं कर
करो.
लेती हूँ.
आपके पास हेडफोन्स है ना? हेडफोन्स है ना?
हाँ अभी
तो वॉक करके सुनते रहो करो. खड़े होके सुनो.
ओके
फिर नहीं सोओगे. ठीक है.
ठीक है
ओके. और अगर अगर दूसरा, अगर मेडिटेशन करो पार्क में सुनते रहोगे तो ऐसे बैठोगे, लोगों को लग रहा है भिखारी है, 10-20 रुपए और छोड़ जाएंगे आपके पास. अगर सो गए वहां पे तो कमाई भी हो जाएगी आपकी.
घर में सो.
ठीक है. तो ट्राई दोस थिंग्स.
हाँ हाँ
So see, there is
ओके
a philosophy that says it's okay even if you sleep because the subconscious is listening. The
हाँ
answer is yes and no to that. Uh, Mahabharat में Abhimanyu was listening to how to open the Chakravyuh till his mother slept off. So clearly the subconscious did not listen. So if you really want to have a change, you need to be attentive for sure. Okay. And that's why, see, I read Bhagavad Gita every year. And every year I read it and I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm reading something new. Because my understanding changes. A lot of people, when we are reading, we will miss parts. We don't have the attention span that people probably had in the
100%.
Satyug, so that is lost. Okay, so do it again. That's the only other thing I can tell you, and be attentive.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions at this point?
Um,
Yes, Jasmeet.
Yes. So when I started this workshop, at that time, the intent was to, not forget, but then जैसे past regrets होते हैं ना, उसके
Hmm.
साथ जो feeling attached थी, that was more of guilt. That
Hmm.
I have kind of addressed through these
Hmm.
sessions.
Hmm.
And although अच्छे दिन चल रहे थे, but then all of a sudden, आज सारा दिन, like memory जो है ना, it keeps on replaying in my mind. I know
Hmm.
it's not just magic or one time thing, but
Hmm.
I don't know how to really, get it out of my mind because I feel that
आज का सेशन तो पूरा फिर आपके लिए था। उसमें सारा ही
uh,
डिस्कशन इस चीज पे हुआ है कि बार बार वापस आएगा, फिर क्या करना है।
yeah, exactly. मुझे feel वही हुआ, but I wanted to know that if I just want to address this, like not thinking about it, I can repeat this
Yeah,
and
of course. So I'll give you another example. Okay, so when I first came back to India in 2012, I was outside for the most part. Uh, I I was going to get married to a girl. I got engaged to her, and then that broke off, and that really impacted me. So अभी भी 2012 or 2025 आ गया. There are still times where like, oh gosh, and then I'm like, why gosh? So the mind will always play games. Okay, so it'll always have a little thing. You just have to, as you go, the intensity of that oh no will reduce. And it will go at some point of time, it will automatically go if you keep on working yourself. When something is not going, that itself is not the main issue. The core issue is something else. So you keep working on various issues, and there'll be one core issue that will deal with all of the other things that will happen. And then suddenly it won't be an issue at all. So I know why I do, gosh, and I'm working on that core issue, and I need
so
to resolve it.
So you're saying that with the same intent, if I do this workshop with the same intent and
Hmm.
again and again, then I'll be
Hmm.
able to address probably the core issue.
Yes, I would suggest. See, also, we have a mind that gets bored. So you may want to go with this issue at this time, and then the second time you go a different issue, third time you come back to the issue to
Okay,
give the mind the satisfaction that it doesn't get bored.
understood.
Okay,
ठीक
because whatever we try and do, our mind is something that does get bored.
हम्म पर चला जाएगा ना is what I want to know.
Of course, everything will go. It'll go before you die, don't worry.
So,
For
Okay.
sure.
so,
Okay. Yes,
so,
Richard.
yeah, the connected question only popped up in my mind is like, even I'm thinking about repeating it because I was not so regular. Sometimes I was
We
outside.
should all should repeat it for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yes. So, sir, इसको मतलब I'll just listen or like I have to very much be attentive, like बहुत ही alert होकर के सुन के उसे करना है या फिर simply if I'll be listening and following you, it will automatically release.
हाँ बस एग्जैक्टली तो अटेंशन दोगे तभी सुनोगे ना मुझे, नहीं तो कैसे करोगे?
नहीं attention तो देंगे but sometimes it happens कि sometimes for 2-3 minutes I also went to sleep and then okay I woke okay it happens.
Then rewind
पता
it
ही
ना,
नहीं चलता.
rewind it.
अच्छा.
Now that
Okay.
you will have it on recording, you can always rewind it and listen. क्या मिस हो गया? वो सबके
अच्छा.
साथ होता है, मैं भी सुनता हूँ, होता है, तभी तो बता रहा हूँ।
हाँ वो
भगवत गीता हर
अचानक से
साल
मुंह में
पढ़ता हूँ,
जाता
हर
है.
साल कुछ नया लगता है, ये तो कभी सुना ही नहीं, ये कब हुआ? I can tell you this, even the workshops I have done myself, when I go and listen to myself, I said, how could I have said this? I actually admire myself, man. I was very, my wisdom was so high 5 years ago. अब क्या हो गया मुझे? Okay, so we all have that. It's fine.
मतलब simply close the eyes, listen to your guides and जो भी आपके
Hmm.
guided meditation है, and simply I'll just I mean, replace my intention one by one. I'll keep replacing my intentions, and it will automatically
Yes.
be released, right?
Yes.
Automatically.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so definitely I'll repeat this. Thank you.
Good. Okay. Let's take a deep breath and close our eyes and don't fall off to sleep. Oh. 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 I thank you all for joining me today. Without you, there would be no workshop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and be always blessed.